Alright, what is going on, guys? It is Benny, and today I'm going to be using my new main deck. Now this is going to be I don't even know what it's really called. I guess we could call it Mortar Bait, but it's with Skeleton King, and I made a video with a deck very similar to this last week, but we were using Lightning, and today I'm going to be using Poison, just because, I don't know, I really prefer Poison, especially in this meta for some reason. I know that there's a ton of different ways that you can play this though, so whatever you're feeling is going to be okay. We are going to take some damage from that Prince, unfortunately, but I can't really overspend on defense there, just because he has the Mega Knight coming in, and then he's going to hit me with the arrows. So we'll play the Berserker, and then let's just hold off a second. Honestly, I'm going to play my Mortar here. I'm glad I didn't play my Ice Wizard, because he would have got those wall breakers on the tower, but we were able to use our Mortar to kite, and we went a little bit aggressive, so we'll take some damage at the start of this matchup, but I think that we can definitely make the comeback here. Now, really quickly, while I have a second to speak to you guys, because he's going to have to get his elixir back, I am working on the tutorial for Classic Mortar, so I'm hoping to have that up within the next week or two. And then we are getting very close to 10k, which I cannot thank you guys for enough. And so as soon as we hit 10k, I will be doing some Diamond Pass giveaways, so if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to be a part of that action. And then pretty good defense there. We don't really have to worry too much. If I have to cycle any cards right now, I think I'll go for my minions, just because I know he has arrows, and so it's going to be hard to take advantage of those defensively at times, and we will get some nice damage with our minions there. And then he's going to definitely have a Mega Knight coming in here, and honestly he might even try to throw a Prince in there, so let's just make sure that we're kind of ready for that. I'm gonna use my Barb Barrel to take out this Archer Queen, make sure that she doesn't really do too much there, and then let's cycle the Berserker first, and then we are going to need to get an Ice Wizard down here to help us defend. And then let's go ahead, let's get the Skeleton King right here, and let's get some minions down on this as well. Having everything there to help defend should be okay. I'm not too worried about the Bandit. The Bandit will get some damage on the opposite lane, but that's completely okay. And then we can go ahead and play the Mortar offensively here. And let's go ahead, let's pop the Skeleton King ability actually, just to add a little bit more to our push, make it a little bit more difficult for him to deal with. I was expecting him to have a Mega Knight coming out, but he did not want to do that, so that works out a little bit in our favor. And then he's going to pop the Archer Queen ability, so we do get the lock on the tower, which is good. Let's keep the Ice Wizard alive a little bit longer, just take out that Bandit, and then let's go ahead and get an Evil Mortar down here. And then I'm assuming he's going to go for a Mega Knight on this one. Yeah, okay, so there's the Mega Knight, and then let's cycle our Skeleton King, because we know we're going to need that for defense. And then I'll play my minions, and then I'll play my Skeleton Barrel there, and if he hits me with the arrows, then the Skeleton Barrel will pop and kind of distract the Prince for a little bit and help us take everything out. And then I will pop the Skeleton King ability, and then let's go ahead and get another Mortar down, and we have a pretty unstoppable push coming in there. He's going to try to kite with the wall breakers, but that is not going to get it. And then if he Mega Knights, we have the minions there to kind of keep stuff going, and then I'll get the Skeleton Barrel in there as well again, and let's get an Ice Wizard here to help us get some good defense onto that Mega Knight, as well as the minions. Will play the Berserker again to get that going, and then let's just get another Mortar. We want to keep this pressure up on this guy as long as we can, but I have to give credit where credit is due. He is defending decently well considering our push. I will take some wall breaker damage there, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about that. And then let's go ahead, let's just get the Berserker down right here to deal with that Bandit. Let's pop the Skeleton King ability into the opposite lane, actually keep that pressure up on this guy, and then he's going to use his arrows, which is good. And then I'll just use my minions here to defend, because I can go for the Evil Mortar here, and then if he Mega Knights defensively, then we can do this. Ooh, okay, hold up. He's got a pretty decent way to kite, but we should get some Skeleton Barrel damage there, and we do get the minion on the tower as well, so that's going to be amazing damage for us. And now I just need to poison, and that is going to be a win. So let's give him a good game, and let's give him a good luck, as we made a nice comeback there, and let's go on into the next match. Alright guys, next matchup, and this guy has Chef, which is always a little bit alarming, so I'm just going to go ahead and play the Mortar there first play, because why not? And then he's going to start the Witch in the back, so we already know that this guy is going to absolutely just ignore any damage we get, and he's going to go in big here. So let's go ahead, let's get the Ice Wizard down. There's the Golem, you love to see it. And then oh, holy crap, okay, I kind of messed up my poison there. That was a bit of a mistake. Let's get the Barb Barrel down there to make sure that that Witch for sure goes down. And then he's going to go for the mini P.E.K.K.A. So let's get the Berserker down here as well as the minions, and hopefully we take that out. And that was like so brainless. This guy is crazy. So we defend all of that decently well. Let's go ahead, let's get another Ice Wizard down here, and I'm going to put it on the minions just to get them down quicker. And then we have the two Ice Wizards firing in tandem, and then we can go for another Mortar here just because we have both Ice Wizards down. But okay, like that is crazy. This guy is so brainless, man. I don't know. I hate to say that about people, but honestly, like decks like this are just so freaking annoying. Let's get the bar barrel down here to help take out that machine, and then actually I am going to have to play my Skeleton King, I think, here. Or actually, I could just eat that damage. And then not over defend, and then I could get this. I got the skeleton barrel down there just so I got that cycle going, and then I'll play my minions there, and then ooh, okay, that was a really bad berserker. Actually, I should not have played that berserker, but hopefully he doesn't have enough for a golem, or else I am screwed. Honestly, I feel like I definitely misplayed there a little bit. I should have played that way smarter, but that's okay, because I'm going to do this and then this, and then okay, Skeleton King just doesn't want to help out there. He's going to hit me with the vines. Let's get a bar barrel down there. We just need that mini P.E.K.K.A to please go down, and then Evil Witch will go down, which is good. And then do I want to just take that damage? I think I need to. Let's go ahead. Let's play an Evil Mortar here, though, because we got that going. And then he's going to use his minions to try to stop us from getting more damage, plus the bar barrel. If we can get one more shot out of the mortar, that will be huge. That's kind of all we need. This is definitely going to come down to being a 2-tower game, which I'm okay with. Let's start a slow push into the opposite lane here, because we're going to take that tower, and if he goes for a 3-crown push, then he's going to have to defend. Or sorry, I think we can stop him from getting a 3-crown push. And he's going to have to defend the opposite lane here, so if we keep this pressure up on this guy, then that will be good. He can't use his mini P.E.K.K.A now into the opposite lane, which is also really good. Let's go ahead, let's bar barrel here, and then let's get a berserker here, try to pull those minions right into everything. And then I'm actually going to play a skeleton barrel there to kind of help take stuff out, and then let's pull over here. And then let's go ahead. Ooh, we got to get that baby dragon down. Oh no, it got a hit. No, that's terrible. Oh my gosh, we almost had this, but I think he's going to get damage on the tower there. That's going to be enough for him, or maybe not. Oh my gosh, we got the win. Holy crap, I guess he didn't have a way to take that tower. Let's give him a good game and give him a good luck, and let's go on into the next. Alright guys, we are on to our next matchup against Japo, so let's go ahead and let's play the... Ooh, okay, we're up against recruits. I'm okay with that. I would take recruits over anything that has chef, so... you know what, it definitely could be worse. I've got the Ice Wizard on the left side. The only thing is, I'm not going to have the most efficient defense here, especially because he just hit me with a freaking fireball. That's crazy. Just because it's going to be a little bit harder to pull everything into the middle there, but we will defend this push pretty easily, and we will be okay. Now, him having fireball, I think, means that he doesn't have royal hogs, but I'm not 100% sure. He might just be using fireball instead of arrows, but him having musketeer as well is bizarre. I'm wondering if there's a balloon in this guy's deck, which is equally as scary as anything else that I could be up against. I'm going to hope that he's not going to hit me with vines there, and we will defend all of that. And then I'm just going to cycle a skeleton barrel at the bridge there, keep the pressure up on him, and, you know, not really give him a chance to get anything else going. And then we did get some skeleton damage, which is pretty good. And then maybe I'll cycle a berserker right here. He's going to hit me with the recruits in the back, so I guess I'll defensive mortar this time, especially because it doesn't have evil recruits. But that does make me think that there's a balloon in this guy's deck, so I need to be ready for that. Yeah, okay, there's the balloon right there. So let's go ahead, let's get the minions on it right away just to get that damage, and then if he hits me with anything else, then I can go ahead and Ice Wizard here, and then just hopefully he doesn't have freeze. If he does freeze, though, that would be a lot of elixir, and we should be able to kind of have a nice push going with all of that elixir that he spends. We've got some skeletons going in there. He's going to snowball, and then because the tower is going to lock onto the Ice Wizard, I'm actually going to play my evil skeleton barrel, and we might be able to get at least one of them on the tower, especially as we take out all of those minions. And the Ice Wizard is tanking, and his tower is just absolutely deleted, so that is great. I am very happy with that. And then let's go ahead, let's play the evil mortar into the opposite lane. He might try to get a musketeer on it, so I'm going to play the berserker first. Let's get the minions onto all of these recruits right here. There's the musketeer, so we don't have to worry about that. And the left side should go down, so I'm not really worried about that at all. And then I can just literally bar barrel on all of this if I wanted to. I actually don't even need to, but I will anyways, just to cycle and get that going. And then there's the balloon, so let's go ahead, let's play the mortar up high to pull that balloon up high there. And then I'm going to play the Ice Wizard right here. There's the snowball, so he's going to have to fireball now if he wants to take out the Ice Wizard. I'll get the minions right here. Oh, he's going to play the musketeer, but the minions will defend that very well. And then I'm just going to chill. Let's wait and see what he goes for here. and he's going to play the lumberjack first. So let's go ahead, let's get all of this stuff down to help us defend here, and then I'm just going to play the mortar right there to pull that balloon away from the tower. And no matter what he does, I'm not too worried about it. We can just play the ice wizard, but that's not going to get enough damage for him to win the game. So let's give him a good game, let's give him a good luck, and let's go on into the next. Alright guys, we got our last matchup here. I'm going to go ahead and play the skeleton barrel for the first play, and then he's going to bar barrel, or goblin barrel, sorry, and I'm going to mess up my bar barrel, which is going to be a theme of this video or this matchup. I think I'm going to do that quite a bit. I'm going to poison there on the dark goblin just because it's so freaking annoying and I just want to get rid of it. And then he is going to goblin gang into a poison, which was maybe a bit of a mistake. However, we still have to play our skeleton king, so it doesn't really make that much of a difference. And then he's got Valkyrie, so I'm not even going to bother popping the skeleton king ability there. But what I will do is I might have to play my minions onto the tower if he goes for a goblin barrel here. And then yeah, okay, so we're gonna do that actually just to defend, and then that will kind of help take out the goblin barrel. And then I'm gonna go for a mortar offensively there. He's going to go for the princess, which is going to slam my entire push. And then let's go ahead, let's skeleton barrel here because the princess should go down. And then yeah, okay, so that just like did not work out for us at all, which is a little bit depressing. And then he's going to have a decent counter push coming here if he wants to go for a goblin barrel. Let's play the ice wizard right here first, and then we just need to be kind of ready for him to have a push. The one thing about this matchup though is that, like, honestly, I have to bar barrel either side. It's not really going to make that much of a difference which side I bar barrel. But if I just do the bar barrel there and then I go for my skeleton king there, we're going to charge that up, which is nice, and then I can go into the opposite lane there. Let's go ahead and let's poison right here in the middle. I missed the tower, but I'm okay with that. I was hoping that he would play the princess in a position that would give us a little bit more value, but that's okay. And then I'm just going to have to play my berserker right here, and then he's going to give me some good bar barrel value there, so we'll do that. And then what do I want to do here? It just, like, honest, okay, that's crazy. Let's I'm gonna eat some damage here. I think actually what I'm going to do is let's play the ice wizard first, and then hopefully that dark goblin goes down, and then he's going to log. I can just play the minions there, and then he gets some good damage on the tower, but it's not really the end of the world. I'm gonna poison right there onto that, and then let's go ahead and let's get this here, and let's just go ahead and play the bar barrel right there. And then he's going to try to keep that dark goblin alive, I'm guessing, so I'm going to play the mortar right here. Let's pop the skeleton king ability as well, try to get that dark goblin down, and then the Valkyrie will get pulled, which is good. And let's play the ice wizard right here. He's going to go for the goblin gang there. I'm just going to play this, and then let's actually go ahead, let's do right here, and then let's get the skeleton king down in front of this, and then let's go for the evil mortar on this side. And then we might be able to capitalize off of this depending on what he plays. Let's go ahead, let's play the evil skeleton barrel onto this side. Let's get a berserker down here as well. He's going to play the inferno tower. Let's get some minions into here as well, and then let's go ahead, let's get the ice wizard down. We should get some splash onto that goblin gang, which will be really good value for us. And then I'm going to get another skeleton barrel down here. And then I guess let's start the skeleton king in the back because we really were not able to get anything out of that entire push. But I will let him get some damage onto the tower there. And then let's go ahead, and he's going to try to predict the mortar. So let's go ahead, let's do this. Let's pop the skeleton king ability on that inferno tower just to help get it down. And then I'm going to poison right there onto the princess as well as everything else. That bar barrel's to the right, so we're going to do that. And then we do get the mortar lock, which is big, but I think we're going to need a lot more than just one mortar lock to come out with the win here. How do we want to do this? Shoot. Okay, I could go for a defensive mortar, but I think that's just not going to really do anything for us. Let's get the minions down right here, and then what do I want to do? I'm going to bar barrel here on that because I know it's risky, but like I just need to get something going. And then I'll get the skeleton king down in front of this. Let's go ahead, let's get the poison down here. Let's pop the skeleton king ability as well, and then let's just go ahead and get a skeleton barrel going in there. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's get the bar barrel right here on this side, and then the reason why I did that is just because that side is a lot lower. We do have the mortar lock, which is going to be huge, but you know, it's not going to be enough quite yet. Let's go ahead. We do need to get rid of that princess as well. Okay, princess is down, that's good, but the evil Valk is going to bail this guy out quite a bit here. I'm just going to poison right here on this, and then Let's go ahead, let's get the skeleton barrel down first, and then let's do this right here, and then he's going to go for the log. We got the berserker down there though. Let's get the minions down there, sorry, and then let's go ahead, let's get the skeleton barrel down. Let's get a skeleton king into the opposite lane just to keep that going. Maybe he might mess up his log or something. Oh my gosh, wait, hold up. Okay, oh man, that was a really close matchup, but we are going to lose. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. It was a close matchup no matter what, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one.